Hello there, friends. Good morning. It is Monday, and so since I don't have any stickers to do, my next sticker series will be coming up soon when I get my order from Temu, because I ordered some stickers from them. But to fill in each day, I thought we would work on a coloring page that I have. This book, friends, I've had this book for probably about 8 or 9 years at least. It's called Posh Coloring Book, Inspired Garden, Soothing Designs for Fun and Relaxation. It's designed by Susan Black, and it's a really pretty coloring book. And I'm a serial starter, so I've done quite a few starts and some finishes. All right, but I picked out a page that I thought we could work on, and I'll tell you why I picked it. So this is a pretty little page that I picked out, and we have little vignettes, I call them, just separate little things that we could color. All right, and I will be using my Arteza 48 color pencils along with a 48 count of gel pens. I got the Arteza pencils from Amazon, and I got the gel pens from Five Below. I also have my Staedtler pencil sharpener, and I also have a Mono Zero from Tumbo, an eraser pen. So that erases for my pencils. So we'll go ahead and get started, and I think we're just gonna pick any old picture. I think we'll just start up here on the upper right, okay? And I'll zoom you in. And like I said, I'm going to use a mixture of the pencils and the markers. So what I do is I go ahead and take the lid off of my Arteza pencils, and I'll show you what I do. Took the lid off and put my pencils in there and just flipped it over like that. All right, and we're going to take about 15 minutes to do a quick little WIP and chat every day, just to say hi, see how you're doing, much like the time I would spend doing a sticker with you. All right, so let's go ahead. We'll get started, and I don't know what sections or what parts I'm going to use the gel pens on, or what parts I'm going to use the pencils on. It's just going to happen organically for me, okay? So first things first, I want to use this jungle green color from my pencils, and I'm going to fill in my leaves on this particular plant. Just coloring them in. And friends, how are you all doing today? I hope you're all doing well. We are having some bad weather coming through, some wintry weather, snow, frigid cold air coming through. Just really, if you've gone through it already, I am so sorry. I hope you're okay. If you're expecting to go through it soon, please, friends, it's no joke. Please stay safe, be weather aware. And we are currently going through it, so it's just been crazy. But that's what's going on right now. Has anybody gotten any new starts? You know me, friends, I have to know. Anybody starting any projects, whether it be diamond painting, coloring, crocheting, knitting, anything. If you're starting a project, let me know. If you finished a project, let me know. We'll congratulate you on your finish. This is just a really sweet little coloring book, and it features a kitty cat here. And I call him Oliver, this kitty cat. Let me just show you real quick. Isn't he so sweet? I call him Oliver. He just looks like an Oliver to me. And I just marked up my page, so let me just erase that. Sorry that I'm bouncing you all over, my friends. So we went ahead and colored these leaves in. I'm going to bring in a little bit more. Okay, so we colored these leaves in, and let's see, I'm just going to have a little fun. just a little funsies here. So let me go ahead and pull out a green pen just for fun, just for laughs. And I have a spare little piece of paper that I use to mark up just to test the color. See, these are really old pens, so I'm not sure which ones work and which ones don't. That one didn't seem to want to work, so we're going to pull out another one. That one seems much better. It's a little light though, so we're going to go ahead and see if this one works. Let's see. That's about the same lightness. Well, that's okay. I'm just going to have a little bit of fun. And we're going to just color in. It might not show up too well. Yeah, it's not. But that's all right. There we are. We're just going to do every other one of these little spots here on this leaf. Isn't that fun? Just to show a little contrast. And now on this side, we'll do, I know this is crazy, but we're going to do a little contrast here, every other space. I don't stay in the lines, my friends. Matter of fact, hang on for me. Actually, let me just go ahead and there we go. And then the tip there. Now, on the other side of this leaf, I'm actually going to do the opposite. Wherever there was an empty space on that side, I'm going to fill it in on this side. You'll see it creates just a neat little pattern there. There we go. Isn't that fun? So we'll go on the other side and we'll do the same thing. Opposite. Every other marking. Just for something different here, and then we'll go down and do that one. Isn't that neat? Here we go. And then we'll do this one. So we'll start here on this bottom. And it's no rhyme or reason. That's the best part about coloring, my friends. You can do whatever you want. Somebody might want to make these leaves orange if they wanted to. They might want to just color the whole thing in one solid color. That's up to you. That's the beautiful thing about it. That's what I love so much about coloring and painting and things like that. You can do whatever you want. It's your world. Like Bob Ross used to say, it's your world. You live in it and you make it your own. There we go. And then this last little bit right down here. Isn't that neat? So that's what I wanted to do for that color. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit closer so you can see it a little bit better. Let's see. There. See how I did that? And it gives it just a little contrast between the pencil, the lighter pencil coloring, and then the pen, which is a little darker. So we'll put this color away. And let me see here. I want to do the same kind of concept in the middle of this flower here. All right. But I'm going to use, because this reminds me of a sunflower. So I want this to be, let's see here, a brownish middle. And we have here, this is rustic red. I don't want to use rustic red. I think I want to use sienna brown. So sienna brown for this middle part of the flower, but I'm going to do it really lightly. Just give it a little tiny bit of a tint. You want to know that it's brown, but you don't want it to overpower and be all dark one color. Because I have, believe it or not, a dark, almost a copper color gel pen that I'm going to use. See that? So that gives it a little bit of a tinge. Whoops! Dropped that pencil right on my floor. I'll pick that up shortly. But I happen to have this coppery color right here. And I'm just going to check it, make sure that it works. Yeah, it works good. Actually, I might have something a little darker. I do. Ooh, hopefully that'll work. That's actually more of a sparkly, so we don't want that. We'll just stick with this one. So what we'll do is we're going to go ahead and it's already in a checkerboard pattern, so I'm just going to follow the checkerboard pattern and do every other little square. That, and skip over one, and then skip over one. Now I'm at a bit of a disadvantage with my angle here, so if this doesn't work out perfectly, that's okay. And then over here, and then down here, and then over here, down here, skip one. No, I just whistled with them. And then over here, and then over there. There we go. I think that looks okay. Perfect. Works for me. Now I'm just going to go ahead. Now I did say that I had one that's got like a sparkle to it, which is almost the same color. So we're going to go ahead and get crazy here. And we're going to go ahead and fill that in. There we go. With that color. Oh, I like that. See how that gives it a nice little contrast. Now what I want to do is go ahead and you go back to my pencils, and I want to do a nice bright yellow. Okay, and again, so this yellow is called lemon yellow. So I'm going to go ahead and just gently give it a little color, a little bit of a tint. See how that picks that up nicely? I like the pages, the paper in this book, because it is quite thick. It's thicker than your normal copy paper, like what you would normally get in a coloring book. So you can use markers, pens, and such. So I'm just going ahead and giving it a little bit of color here in the leaves. And then what I like to do with these particular flowers is I like to give it a little bit of an outline. Just a little bit of sparkle. So we have here a yellow. Let me test it, because like I say, it's been a while, so I haven't used these pens, and it works. So we're just going to outline, give it a little just on the inside edge. See how that darkens that up a little bit as compared to the rest of the flower where it's not so dark? Just a little bit. There we go. Now we'll go ahead in here. It doesn't have to be perfect. And it just darkens it a little bit, leaving that inside. Ah, that's why that decided to poop out on me. That's okay. You know why, friends? You know why? Because I want this to be just a tinge darker. We're going to go crazy here. We're just going to go crazy here today. It's Monday, why not? Set a precedence for the week. Aha, you see that? You can really see that now. So we're going to go ahead. Oh yeah. Isn't that neat? Just for something different, friends, you know? And that just defines those areas. And I'm not perfect. It's not a straight edge. But that's okay. And it just gives it a little contrast, a little extra color. Now what I'm going to do also is I'm going to go across the top of that little semicircle there. There we go. Hey, that looks pretty good. And I just dropped my lid to my pen. Goodness gracious, I've got the dropsies today. Hold for me, friends, while I go ahead and reach out. There we go. Excellent. All right. Not only did I grab my pen cap, but I grabbed my pencil too. So we'll put our pencil back, put our pen back. Now, I want to go ahead and do just a very light blue in the sky. That's aqua blue, and this is peacock blue. This is the aqua blue, and this is the peacock blue. I think we're going to go with the aqua blue because it's just a little bit lighter. Just a little tiny burst of color in the background, just to make it look like a sky almost. There we go. There. Now, what I want to do up top, right here across where you see those little dots, let's see. I want to, and I know this is a bit crazy, but I want to do just like a little gray, and this is called elephant gray. And I'm just going to color that in right over top of those circles as well, because we're going to do a little something with those circles. There we go. And then once we're done with this, we'll be done for our little session today. So that colors that in, okay? And then I'm going to take my gel pen, and let's see, I know I have one that's got some glitter in it. That's black. Let's see. No, that's not it. Maybe I don't. I thought I did, but maybe I don't. Well, you know what, friends? I'll use... Oh, yes, I do. Okay. I thought I did. There. Just test this out, see if it works. And it does. And you probably won't see any of the glitter in the little dots, but we're going to fill in the little dots just like that. Just like that. Let me just test this one more time. Okay. There we go. Just like that. Just fill in those little dots. Just barely touching the paper with the pen, because it's a gel pen. You'll still get some ink coming out, but it won't be too much. There we go. And last one. There we are. I just think that looks neat. Okay. Here we are. And friends, that's about all the time I have right now. Actually, what I want to do is I want to take this color blue. Just now that I'm looking at it, it's Mykonos blue, which is a Greek color, and I want to just do a little... Sorry, friends, we were in the middle of talking, and all of a sudden my battery ran dead. So what I'm doing is I'm using some Mykonos blue, and I'm just going across the top of the sky here and just giving it a little bit of shading up top. I don't know, I just think that... There we go. Maybe even do a little shading down here. Just leave a little bit in the middle of the lighter blue. Isn't that neat? There we go. That's going to finish it for today, that particular flower. And actually, one last thing. I see there's a little tiny stem here, so I'm going to take just a little brown pencil. This is Sierra Brown. Or Sienna Brown, I'm sorry, Sienna Brown. And just fill that in. There we go. And just like that, we have a flower done. And friends, I'm going to pull this back out. There we go. And that's what we did today. I think that came out really cute. So friends, tomorrow we're going to work on another flower in this little section here. And each day we'll work on, you know, some more of this particular page. And let me just go ahead, send you back out here. And this is the page that we're working on. And again, this book is called posh coloring book, inspired garden, soothing designs, and for fun and relaxation by Susan Black. And friends, thank you so much for stopping by and starting this little coloring book series with us. Until we get another set of stickers in and we'll continue on our sticker series, I want to thank you for tuning in today. I'll see you tomorrow. Please, friends, do all those YouTubey things that you do so well. Hit that like button. Please leave me a comment. And if you've not yet already subscribed, please consider subscribing to my channel. I thank you so much for stopping by. I'll see you all tomorrow. God bless. I love you. Happy crafting. Goodbye.